Sorry about the guys. Mike was muted, but guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Let's try that again from the top. Your boy BLSG back at it again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And the first 76ers play-by-play that we are doing in approximately, ladies and gentlemen, about a week now again. So, again, went through a hiatus here, but the 76ers having 5 days off since Sunday's matchup against the Chicago Bulls are finally back here at the end of another week, ladies and gentlemen. And it is the battle of two teams in the Eastern Conference here, ladies and gents, as the 10-15 Indiana Pacers, with a record of 3-11 on the road, take on the 7-15 Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 3-8 at home. Two stinkers as of right now in the Eastern Conference. Two teams that are not off to the best of starts right now in this NBA season, but one of them will look to find a way to get a win here in this matchup and hopefully continue their path back up to the standings in the Eastern Conference. The question is, which team of these teams with below 500 records will that be between the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers? Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We only have one person up in here, but you know what? That's okay. It's still better than zero. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gents, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody, be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business here. You guys know where we got to start. We got to start off with who is up in the chat here to start things off. It's been a week, so we might be a little bit rusty, but you know what? Shaking the rust off. Better to get your opportunities in rather than not. So here we are calling another game. MC being the first one up in here. What's going on, MC? Appreciate you for coming through and supporting. Says, let's go Sixers. You already know what it is, MC. Appreciate you for coming through and stopping by on this Friday evening. Hit the like button if you have not done so, MC. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Also got my guy Daniel Berry Sports House up in here. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through and also tuning in. Finally coming through nice and early, Daniel. So I appreciate you for supporting as always. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Daniel. Once again, appreciate you for coming through the stream. Then we got my guy Bleacher up in here. What's going on, Bleacher? Appreciate you for coming through as well, my good sir. Says, let's go Sixers. You already know what it is. Bleacher, appreciate you for coming through and stopping on by. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Bleacher. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. We already got them early predictions. Says, I think the Sixers are going to glide through this. I mean, we will see what version of the Sixers are we going to get? Are we going to get the good Sixers, or are we going to get the Sixers team that we've seen over the last couple games now? More so specifically, are we going to get the Sixers team that we have seen in 4 out of the last 5 games? Are we going to get that team, or are we going to get the Sixers team that started out the year really you know what? So, at the end of the day, we shall see what happens here in this matchup. But ladies and gents, on that note, that will take us over to the injury report here for this game between the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Starting it off on the Indiana Pacers side. So listed as out here for the Indiana Pacers. Small forward Aaron Nesmith listed as out with an ankle injury. And according to ESPN, it says Dustin Dopirak of the Indianapolis Star Indiana coach. Wait, let me try this again. So this is all according to ESPN here, ladies and gentlemen. Dustin Dopirak of the Indianapolis Star of the Indianapolis. Wait, let me try that again, because right now this doesn't make any sense. Dustin Dopirak of the Indianapolis, so the Indianapolis, I guess, is the website. Star Indiana coach Rick Carlisle said that Aaron Nesmith, with the ankle injury, is still weeks away from returning to action. And again, according to Dustin Dopirak, who was the first one to go ahead and report it for the Pacers. Guard Ben Sheppard, also Coach Rick Carlisle also came out on Sunday and said that Ben Sheppard, with an oblique injury, will miss multiple weeks. Also reported by Dustin Dopirak of the Indianapolis Star. So the Indianapolis Star must be the source that Indiana gets their injuries from. Anyway, small forward Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson suffered a torn Achilles injury during Friday's game against the Pelicans. So this is actually flashing back to over a month ago for Isaiah Jackson in their matchup against the Pelicans on November 2nd, according to Shams Charania of ESPN. And then also flashing back to October 25th, center James Wiseman also underwent successful surgery to repair a torn left Achilles that past Thursday on the week of October 25th, also according to Shams Charania of ESPN. So those are the injuries for the Indiana Pacers. Now we will head over to the home team's injuries in your Philadelphia 76ers. This is out here for your Philadelphia 76ers. They do have three players out, but players that mostly do come off the bench, if not start every once in a while. But this is out here for the 76ers. Center Adem Bona with a knee injury has been ruled out for tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. But for Adem Bona has begun on-court work and remains day-to-day ahead of Monday's matchup against the Charlotte Hornets, according to Kyle Neubeck of AllPhilly.com, was the first one to go ahead and report it for the Sixers. And then small forward Caleb Martin, listed out with a shoulder injury tonight, has also begun on-court work and is considered day-to-day moving forward, according to Kyle Neubeck as well of AllPhilly.com, who was the first one to go ahead and report it for the team. And then also listed is that we just got this recently, but Kyle Lowry with a back injury is also out for tonight. They said it was back spasms for Kyle Lowry, so he will not play in tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. That was according to Adam Aronson of PhillyVoice.com to report that for the 76ers. So no Kyle Lowry, no Caleb Martin, and no Adem Bona for your Philadelphia 76ers tonight. So what does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? This means we get to see more minutes coming from Jared McCain. We get to hopefully see more minutes coming tonight from Ricky Council, and we will get to see more Andre Drummond behind Joel Embiid, in addition to some action with Gershon Yabusele playing center for your 76ers. So that is what that means for the sake of the 76ers. But ladies and gents, as this game is getting underway pretty soon, go ahead and drop your score predictions down below into the chat. Let me know what you guys think is going to be the final score of tonight's game, as this game should get underway here in just a couple moments here, ladies and gents. So just hang on tight, and we should hopefully have this game underway for you guys really soon. And can the Sixers do it and get another win tonight against the Indiana Pacers? The Indiana Pacers with a better record over the 76ers by 3 games overall, but the 76ers with a better home record by 3 games as well. And that in the case is the 76ers having 3 less losses than the Indiana Pacers. The Sixers being 3-8 at home, the Pacers being 3-11. The 76ers being 7-15 overall, and the Pacers being 10-15 overall. So the Pacers have 3 more wins overall than the 76ers do, but the 76ers have 3 less losses than the Pacers do. So who will find a way to get the win here in this game tonight? We shall see. If you guys are gamblers out there, since the game still has not started yet for whatever reason, over-under on this game, ladies and gents, is going to be 224.5. And the spread favors the 76ers at -6.5. So actually the total over-under for this game for anyone who does any gambling out there is 227.5 for the over-under. And then the money line for the Indiana Pacers is at +210. And the money line for the 76ers is at -250. So we shall see who gets the win here in this one. Also, according to the ESPN analytics, the 76ers are projected to have a 72% chance of winning this game, while the Indiana Pacers are projected to have a 28% chance of winning this game. But we will let the players and the coaches do the talking here, as again, this game is soon set to get underway here from the Wells Fargo Center, home of your Philadelphia 76ers, as it looks like the Sixers will be rocking the red jerseys for this contest, as we see Joel Embiid and Paul George getting ready to go here for this Friday night matchup. especially Joel Embiid, because he will draw the start at the 5 coming off of injury again. We see Nick Nurse off the bench. Sitting on the bench right now. We better be seeing Nick Nurse make the right coaching decisions. We still have yet to get the full starting lineups yet, though, which is honestly kind of weird on this broadcast because usually they show the starting lineups like a long time ago. So I don't know why they did not show them yet. We will provide you guys with the starting lineups real quick, ladies and gentlemen. As for the Indiana Pacers, it's going to be Bennedict Mathurin, Tyrese Haliburton, Pascal Siakam. Actually, Miles Turner. Wait, hold up. Starting line for the Pacers, Bennedict Mathurin, Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. And for the Philadelphia 76ers is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, Gershon Yabusele, and Joel Embiid. Coming to you guys live from the Wells Fargo Center, home of your Philadelphia 76ers, as the tip-off is officially underway. The ball will go out of bounds, but it'll go off of the Pacers, and the Sixers will start out with possession of the basketball here 2 seconds into this game. Gershon Yabusele, the inbound, gets it into Maxey. Maxey guarded here by Andrew Nembhard. Maxey, the bounce pass over to Gershon Yabusele. Yabusele going to find Embiid. Embiid guarded here by Miles Turner, going to find Oubre. Oubre right in the paint and gets off to a good start. Kelly Oubre finds his way to the paint and puts in an easy shot off the glass to start off this contest. Here comes Haliburton down the other end, going to find Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard going to kick it out to Haliburton, now towards Miles Turner, guarded by Embiid. As Haliburton comes around the screen, back to Turner at the top of the key for a triple. Off the mark it goes and rebounded by PG8. Paul George, the bounce pass over to Maxey, who will lob it up to Embiid and will work against Turner. Embiid backing and kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey the sidestep out to George. George working the mid-range out to Embiid. Embiid from the charity strike from the three-point line. Embiid, the triple is no good. Rebounded here by Mathurin. Mathurin with the pass now out to Haliburton. Going to find Mathurin again from the top of the key for a triple. Cannot find it. Kelly Oubre with the rebound. And now into the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to bring it down the floor. Maxey going to lob it up. Going to try to find George. And that is a turnover for the sake of Tyrese Maxey, as that pass was too high. And Paul George cannot find a way to catch it against that Pacers defense. What to watch for in this game here for the 76ers? Get back on defense, defend the lane, and contest shots. A lot of this stuff on defense here for the sake of the Sixers. They have not been the greatest team on defense so far this season. As Nembhard finds, looks like that was Siakam that was Miles Turner for a 2 from the mid-range, and it is good for Miles Turner. Now here come the Sixers down the other end as Yabusele finds Embiid, who will get it over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre coming around in Embiid's screen. Oubre going to lob it up for 2, and it's good for Kelly Oubre Jr., who responds with the 2 of his own, and the first 4 points of the game coming from number 9. Here comes Haliburton with the ball. Haliburton with the long step back gets it over to Miles Turner. Turner gets it over to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard going to kick it out to Haliburton. Haliburton going to pump fake and then put the shot up for 2. Puts it in, but they're going to call a foul on the floor here also against Kelly Oubre. So Kelly Oubre seeing a lot of action in plays that you want to see and don't want to see when it comes to Kelly Oubre in this game, as well as just any player in general. And a turnover here by the Pacers. Here comes Maxey down the floor. Maxey standing at the right wing here. Maxey guarded here by Andrew Nembhard. Maxey the bounce pass to Yabusele, guarded by Siakam. Siakam defending Yabusele as Yabusele goes up. Cannot get to fall, but will be fouled here on the play, and this is going to be against Pascal Siakam. And Gershon Yabusele will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws, and we'll have an opportunity to put the 76ers up by 4 points, 6-2. First one of the line here for Gershon Yabusele results in a green light and a good first free throw for Gershon. 5-2 for your 76ers. So far this season for Gershon Yabusele, not too bad ever since he's come back into the league for the first time in a long time, almost 10 years, honestly. But took a break from the NBA, decided to go play for his hometown country in France, especially throughout the Olympics. And now is on the 76ers here as Haliburton with the ball gets over to Siakam. Going to find Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by Yabusele. Now gets over to Siakam. Yabusele switches on to Siakam. Siakam backing in, kicking out to Nembhard. Nembhard, a long triple. Swirls the iron and misses it. It's rebounded by Paul George. Here come the Sixers. PG8 with the ball. PG at the top of the key finds Embiid. Embiid trying to drive against Turner, kick it out. PG8 for three. Got it! Paul George, nothing but nylon for PG8 as he gets on the board here in this first quarter. Here's Halliburton with the ball, who will get over to Bennedict Mathurin. The reverse layup is good. Good shot right there from Bennedict Mathurin with the reverse. Off the assist from Tyrese Halliburton. As Maxey comes down the floor with the ball now, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid looking, goes up for two, banks it home. Are they going to count it? Embiid is losing his mind. They're getting rid of the basket. Oh, that was not on the... Embiid was not standing on the wood when he shot this. Let's look at this again. Embiid is off the ground the entire time, and they're saying it's a foul on the floor. Embiid is losing it. If I'm Nick Nurse, I'm going to challenge that just for the heck of it. Ah, heck no. If I'm Nick Nurse, I'm challenging that just for the heck of it. I don't care. That was a stupid call. Embiid's not even on the floor, so what are we doing? It's a foul in shooting motion. Now that is crazy. That is crazy. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, dude, I can't believe they didn't call a shooting foul right there against Miles Turner. I can't believe they just said that was a foul on the floor. That was stupid. Man, the refs are going to look back at that one, and they're going to be like, man, we screwed up. Here we go. Maxey here set to inbound. Maxey inbounds the ball to Guerschon Yabusele. Nobody defending Yabusele up close until right now. Siakam matches up against him. Finds Embiid back to Guerschon Yabusele, who had an opportunity to score some points, but was not able to handle the pass here from Joel Embiid, and it is a turnover, and now the Pacers will take it up the floor with Halliburton, who will find Bennedict Mathurin. Mathurin with the ball, going to get it over to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard looking for options here. Finds Siakam, guarded by Maxey. Siakam with the mismatch here. Gets over to Turner. Turner guarded by George. Puts the shot up for two. Cannot find it. Rebounding here by Oubre. Going to find Maxey now. We'll take it down the floor. Finds PG. Paul George. The crossovers. George. The step back. The triple. Can't find it as it barely hits off the front rim. And the Pacers will take over. Here comes Siakam. Going to find Nembhard. Nembhard darting it down to Siakam. Wide open in the corner for three, and is cash money for Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam left all alone for that three-point attempt. Now what you want to see from the Sixers defense. And apparently there was a turnover on the inbound thanks to Kelly Oubre, so it's going to go back to the Pacers. As Halliburton with the ball going to find Siakam. Siakam in a trap against George. Finds a way to escape somehow. Gets over to Halliburton going to find Miles Turner. Launching a triple is Turner. And he cannot find it. It's rebounded here by Embiid, who will get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball guarded by Nembhard. Maxey around a screen. Maxey trying to drive and loses the ball. But with 7:14 to go, I think they're gonna call a foul. Yeah, they're gonna say it's a kickball violation against Andrew Nembhard. So it's gonna stay with the Sixers. Sixers get away with one right there. And George inbounds the ball to Oubre. Oubre guarded here by Tyrese Halliburton. Going to get it over to Paul George. George going to work up the baseline. Going to find Yabusele in the corner for three. Cannot find it. Rebounded here by Miles Turner. Now into the hands of Halliburton. Halliburton with the ball. Dancing around is Halliburton. The fadeaway shot for Halliburton is no good. Halliburton hustles for his own rebound. Gets out to Turner. Out towards Mathurin. Mathurin going to dart it down to Halliburton. Wide open for three. And what are we doing on defense? Nick Nurse, let's call a timeout. Jeez. Why are we leaving these dudes wide open in the same corner? That's twice already. And Paul George loses the ball. Picked up by Mathurin over to Halliburton. Halliburton launches a triple from the right wing. Cash money right there. At least it was contested, but still, you have to do better on defense. Finally, we get a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over with his 76ers team. But this is not the start we were wanting right now. What was one of the goals, or what were one of the things to watch for in this game for the 76ers? Get back on defense. And seriously, defend your guys. We should not be double teaming a single guy on the floor. Everybody needs to be one-on-one. Because let's say a Siakam gets open for a three-point shot. He has the ability to knock down the three ball. You already know Tyrese Halliburton has the ability to knock down the triple. So what are we doing leaving the stars on this team wide open? They're going to make shots if you leave them open, and it's going to come back to bite you and kick you in the you-know-what. So this team needs to find their identity, and they need to find it real quick. Because right now they are down 4 with under 6.5 minutes to play in the first. And now thanks to the 76ers making sloppy mistakes, it's now an 11-0 run for the Pacers. So not what you want to see early out the gate from the 76ers early on. The team that has been the hotter team, I think, over the past couple games. Like, if we look at the last 5 games for the Pacers, like, what have they been doing? The Pacers have lost 5 of their last 6 games, and the 76ers have won 4 of their last 5. So the Sixers need to come out here and start addressing themselves as what they truly are as a team. The Sixers are the hotter team coming into this game. The Sixers have won 4 of their last 5. The Pacers have lost 5 of their last 6. But yeah, the Sixers just need to be better than this, especially on defense. They have to get back in and defend their guys one-on-one. There can rarely be any double teams, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you what, especially when this team has knockdown shooters like Siakam and Halliburton. So far as it looks right now, it looks like both teams are keeping the starters on the floor, which is honestly a little shocking to me. And here we go. Game action back on here between these two teams as Maxey finds George. George dribbling with the ball, kicks out to Embiid at the top of the key. Embiid driving into the Mathurin, puts the shot up for 2, cannot find it. Rebounding here by Siakam. Siakam with the one-handed scoop, gets it over to Halliburton. Halliburton the sidestep, launching the triple. Off the mark, rebounded by Oubre. Here come the Sixers. Oubre with the ball, going to drive. Oubre going to lay it up for 2. Can't find it. Rebounding here by Mathurin. Into the hands of Nembhard. And here come the Pacers. Nembhard to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Run the pick and roll. Nembhard finding Turner. Puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. But a foul will be called here against the Sixers. Specifically, it's going to be against Kelly Oubre. So Miles Turner will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. And you'll see Kelly Oubre make contact with Miles Turner, and you just cannot do that, especially at the NBA level. But the first one at the line is no good here for Miles Turner, as lineup changes will be made here for both teams. So Jared McCain and KJ Martin will both enter the game to replace Tyrese Maxey and Gershon Yabusele. And then for the Indiana Pacers, Obi Toppin will enter the game to replace Pascal Siakam. So we get to see one of the role players on the Indiana Pacers replace one of the stars on the Indiana Pacers. And we get to see the young star Jared McCain get some early minutes here early on, which is a good sign that he is playing early. It's just about how much action will we see from Jared McCain. Second one at the line is good here for Miles Turner. So Miles Turner goes 50% from the charity stripe on his first trip. 12-0 run for the Pacers in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Sixers need a bucket as George gets it over to Joel Embiid, guarded by Miles Turner. Embiid jabbing and driving. Embiid going up with the right. Cannot find it. Oubre cannot put it back. And it's rebounded by Turner, now into the hands of Halliburton. Will find Toppin out to Nembhard in the corner for a triple. And he cannot find it, but it's rebounded by Mathurin. Picked up by Halliburton now. Halliburton going to get over to Nembhard, back to Halliburton. Halliburton kicking it out to Mathurin for two. Rims out, rebounded by Oubre. And Paul George telling Oubre to space to pick up the pace here and bring it down the floor. And Embiid the shot for two. Rims out, rebounded by the Pacers as KJ Martin could not handle it. And Nembhard comes down the floor, tries to get the reverse, and somehow finds it. What a shot by Andrew Nembhard. I'll give him credit where credit's due. That was nice. McCain, the shot from the charity stripe, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Turner into the hands of Halliburton now. Halliburton going to step up to the left wing for three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Paul George. Here come the Sixers. George with the ball, going to find Embiid. Embiid going to dart it over to KJ Martin, who's finally open and gets the layup to go for a deuce. And a timeout called by Rick Carlisle to talk things over here with this Indiana Pacers squad, as the 76ers still down, though, to the Indiana Pacers with the score now being 16-11. The Sixers trying to find a way to close the gap here and hopefully take the lead at some point towards the end of this first quarter. It is the Indiana Pacers with 16 and the Philadelphia 76ers with 11. With 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in this first quarter and almost 12 minutes down. No injuries. I know it's probably everyone's least favorite part, but hey, it doesn't hurt to go over the injuries to see how much these injuries will impact the game. It doesn't hurt. Does MC nice to give kudos when they're deserved? Absolutely. I mean, there's just really nothing that the Sixers could really do on defense, or if the Sixers can't really do anything on defense, like it's just a better play by the Pacers, or it's just a better play by the other team in general if it's in this case. So at the end of the day, I will give credit where credit's due. But overall, just for the Sixers, at some point they're going to need to step it up a notch and take this game to another level. SGA Sports Talk, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says, let's go Pacers. We respect everybody that comes up in here. My guy is a loyal Warriors fan. Showing respect to my guy, as always. Appreciate you coming through and tuning in, SG Sports Talk. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through to the stream. Another one of my loyal supporters right there. Shout out SG Sports Talk. I'm doing well, SG Sports Talk. Hopefully you're doing the same, my guy. And hopefully everyone's doing well on this Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. About ready to get your weekend started here. And hopefully this weekend can get started with the 76ers win, leading up to the Eagles game on Sunday, where they can hopefully find a way to beat the Steelers. And speaking of the Eagles game on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, obviously we will have the preview out sometime this weekend, but I might actually be able to live stream the Eagles game on Sunday against the Steelers. Should I do it, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know down below in the chat as we are back to your game coverage here between the Pacers and the Sixers. Looks like TJ McConnell has checked into the game for the first time here for the Pacers, former Sixer, by the way, as McConnell gets it over to Tyrese Haliburton to find Obi Toppin for a triple, and it's good for Obi Toppin. The former New York Knick coming in here and making his presence felt. Here comes McCain down the floor. McCain going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid launching a triple. Got it to go. Joel Embiid launching a triple and putting it through the cylinder. Here's McConnell down the other end. McConnell going to find Haliburton. Haliburton around a screen. Haliburton going to launch it out towards McConnell. McConnell spinning against Martin, kicking it out to Miles Turner. Out to Haliburton for a triple, and it's good for Tyrese Haliburton, who responds with a triple of his own. There's KJ Martin with the ball, going to find Jared McCain. McCain, guarded by Toppin, going to get over to PG8. PG8 going to find Embiid. Embiid, the bounce pass to McCain. The youth for three. Got it to go. And the youth, Jared McCain, putting the triple down the hatches. McConnell with the ball gets over to Turner, back to McConnell. McConnell passing it out to Toppin, going to get it over to Mathurin. Mathurin going to get it over to McConnell. McConnell going to find Haliburton, going to get it over to Miles Turner, and he'll flush it down for two, and that is good for Miles Turner. Here's Embiid with the ball down the other end. Embiid trying to pass out to Jared McCain, but the ball will be deflected and last touch by Obi Toppin, so it's going to stay with the Sixers. We will have lineup changes here before the inbound pass is taken here, as Tyrese Maxey and Andre Drummond will both enter the game to replace Paul George and Joel Embiid. And for the Indiana Pacers, Jarace Walker and Pascal Siakam will both enter the game to replace Benedict Mathurin and Miles Turner. So Ricky Council here will do the inbound pass here for the 76ers with 2:11 left to go. A little bit of confusion here. Council matched up one-on-one with Tyrese Haliburton. Council now inbounds to KJ Morgan to find the youth, McCain. McCain driving. McCain stepping. McCain, the fadeaway shot for two is good for the rookie. Jared McCain, the youth is here and puts it through the hole. McConnell with the ball, going to get over to who's 5? I think 5 might be Jarace Walker, as Haliburton launches a triple, and it's good for Tyrese Haliburton. Number 5, I think, is Jarace Walker. I'm pretty sure, because he did just check into the game. As Max threw the ball, Max is going to drive. The layup is good off the glass for Tyrese. Mathurin down the other end, launching a high arcing triple, comes up short. Rebounded by McCain. Here he comes down the floor. McCain stepping, loses the ball, picked up by Haliburton. Haliburton now in the hands of McConnell. McConnell gets over to Siakam, who launches a 2, cannot find it, but a foul will be called in shooting motion against Tyrese Maxey. And Pascal Siakam will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. I like your hat. I appreciate SEC Sports Talk. Says yes to the Eagles game. Hey, I do know for sure that we're not going to have like any other people over, so I might very well do it, to be completely honest with you, as the first one's good at the line here for Pascal Siakam. We will, kind of like for the Sixers games, though, we probably will be live like 15 minutes before the game, so in this case, it'll probably be like 4:10, probably 4:15, somewhere in that area. So it'll be a little bit of a suspicious time. as Pascal Siakam goes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, and Council down the other end trying to put it up and in for 2. Cannot get it to go, and the foul's going to be called here against Johnny Furphy, who entered the game, by the way, for Tyrese Halliburton. Looks like this is a rookie here for the Pacers. I do believe he is a rookie, if I'm not mistaken. All right, if this guy is not a rookie, Johnny Furphy. That name just sounds so suspicious. First one of the line is no good, by the way, for Ricky Council. And yes, Johnny Furphy is, in fact, a rookie here. The rookie out of Kansas was taken in the second round here by the Pacers at pick 35. So this guy is, in fact, a rookie here for the Pacers. So both free throws at the line were actually missed by Ricky Council. Drummond got the rebound, but was fouled by Obi Toppin. So now Drummond is up to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws, as the first one is through the cylinder for Andre Drummond. Second one on the line for Drummond comes up short, rebound here by Siakam. Now in the hands of TJ McConnell. McConnell going to drive. McConnell going to put the shot up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded here by Maxey. Maxey going to run the offense now. Maxey guarded by Furphy. Maxey the step back mid-range jumper. Just outside the charity stripe. Cannot get it to go. It'll go out of bounds off the Pacers though. So it's going to stay with the Sixers. Only down 6 with slightly over 39 seconds left. Inbound pass is in here to Andre Drummond, who keeps it on the proper side of the court here. Before it would have been a backcourt violation. Maxey with it gets it to McCain, launching the shot for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Toppin into the hands of McConnell. McConnell with the ball. Down the other end we go. McConnell just dribbling with it. McConnell guarded by Jared McCain. McConnell bounce passes it over to Siakam. Siakam going to drive, going to put it up for 2. Somehow finds the way to get it through the cylinder, and 1, by the way. So 1 more coming for Siakam. And a foul will be called here against KJ Martin. And that is an absolute mismatch. But to be fair, the Sixers really don't have anybody outside of Andre Drummond to match up against Siakam. So that all around was going to be a mismatch at the end of the day. So Siakam finds his way to the cup with the and one opportunity, which goes through. McCain with the ball. Down the other end, McCain is stripped. McConnell, the last shot is going to be airballed, and that is how the first quarter, ladies and gents, will come to a close. So the Sixers playing their first game since Sunday, down 9 early on to the Indiana Pacers. Can they pick up their rhythm and find a way to get back into this game? As it is the Indiana Pacers with 31 and the Philadelphia 76ers with 22. As we head on to the second quarter here, the Pacers with a 9-point lead going into the second frame of minutes here. There you go, guys. There is your score going into quarter number 2. That'll work. But yeah, guys, rough start for the Sixers right now. But at the same time, though, ladies and gents, when you don't play a game since Sunday and when you haven't played a game in approximately 5 days, you're going to just be shaking off the rust at that point. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But ladies and gents, real quickly here, while we are at the end of the first quarter, we will also jump to our trivia question. And I did get some suggestions in saying to make it a little bit more recent for the younger viewers. So I did go ahead and make the trivia question a bit more recent here. So here you go. Trivia question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. One of them is going to be a dead giveaway, by the way, because one of the players is playing in this game. But name the three Philadelphia 76ers players from the 2015 to 2016 team that are still in the NBA and are on an NBA roster. So, flashing back to the 2015 to 2016 team, three players are still active in the NBA and were former 76ers. I'll give you guys a hint on one of them. They are currently playing in this game right now, and I also did kind of give it away earlier. So if you guys need a flashback into the stream, feel free to go ahead and do so. But there are two other ones still active in the NBA as well that are from the 76ers 2015-2016 team. As the second quarter is underway here, and a reverse layup here by, it looks like Obi Toppin cannot fall, but a foul will be called here to start off the second quarter against Tyrese Maxey. T-minus 15 seconds in, and Toppin will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one of the line is good here for Obi Toppin. Second one of the line, also good here for Obi Toppin to start off the second quarter here for the Pacers. Can the 76ers find a way to respond? Here's Council bringing the ball down the floor. Going to get it over to McCain. Going to find Maxey. Maxey guarded here by McConnell. Maxey going to find KJ Martin, who loses the ball, was stripped. But the ball will go out of bounds. It's going to go off the Pacers, though. And the Sixers are going to keep the basketball here. 12 seconds on the clock. Maxey inbounds to Council. Council guarding here. And drives to the paint here, and it is good here for Ricky Council. I was trying to think of the guy here that was defending Council, that was Johnny Furphy, as McConnell goes down the other end, puts it up and through the cylinder. Here's Maxey. The ball is going to try to find Andre Drummond, but that's tipped and stolen away. McConnell, the oop to Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin with the flush through the cylinder and gets it to drop for a thunderous throwdown. Here's Maxey. The ball going to find Council out to KJ Martin in the corner for three. Got it! KJ Martin with the response. Here we go. As McConnell now with the ball. McConnell going to find number 5 out to Johnny Furphy for 3. Cannot find it. Rebounding here by Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Maxey bounce passes it to KJ Martin. Back out to Maxey, who now is in the corner. Maxey loses it. Gets it back. Maxey finds KJ Martin, who throws it down. But Maxey stepped out of bounds. Here we go. Here comes McConnell down the other end. Kicks it out the top and launching a triple. Cannot find it. Rebound here by KJ Martin. And now into the hands of Maxey it goes as the team's point guard. Maxey with the ball going to drive. Maxey going to go to work and lay it up. Cannot find it, but is fouled on the play by the former Sixer, TJ McConnell. And when I told you guys that one of them was a dead giveaway, because I've been saying in the stream, you guys get a freebie on this one. TJ McConnell is one of the 3 players to answer our trivia question. So you got a dead giveaway right there, and you guys get a freebie. First one on the line is good here for Tyrese Maxey. Second one at the line for Maxey is good as well. So the Sixers now down by 8 with 2 good Maxey free throws through the cylinder as Toppin launching a triple. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Council. Into the hands of Maxey it goes. Maxey with the ball, guarded by McConnell. Maxey. The bounce pass to KJ Martin, who finds his way to the cup and gets it to go for 2. KJ Martin, a big-time shot. And a timeout called here by Rick Carlisle to talk things over. And a good stretch right there for your 76ers, who are trying to climb their way back into this second quarter and try to find their way to climb back into this game. Down by 6 against the Pacers, as the Pacers with 37 and the 76ers with 31, with just over 9.5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Just change this real quick. Eagles, it would be awesome. I'll definitely think about a bleacher, but I'm definitely considering it. Have you ever done an Eagles game before in the regular season? Not this year, but from the past, we have done Eagles games before on this channel. It's just very rare that you see it because we do have other people over, and usually the noise from them will just interfere with the stream. Even through the headset, it will just be the case. So we just decided to not do Eagles games on this channel. But on Sunday, we have a chance to change that and do an Eagles game here on this channel. So I'll see. I mean, I have like 24 hours to think about it. Honestly, less than that. So, I mean, we'll see. But again, ladies and gents, go ahead and answer the trivia question of the day. Trivia question is down below here on this banner. There's 3 76ers from the 2015 to 2016 team that are still in the NBA and are on an NBA roster. Name those 3. I gave you guys a freebie because one of them is playing in this game right now in TJ McConnell. So that is your only freebie that you guys are getting. There's 2 other ones out there. Go ahead and name the other 2. You guys get a freebie with TJ McConnell. Who just says yes? But here we go. Game is back underway here as Siakam with the ball here, guarded by Council. Gonna get over the top. I'm gonna find. Dude, who is number 5? What the heck is number 5's name? I already forgot his name, for God's sake. It's McConnell with the shot, puts it up, gets it to go through the cylinder, and plus the foul as well. Jarris Walker, that's his name. Looks like the foul is going to be called here against KJ Martin, so McConnell will step to the charity stripe here to shoot a free throw and a chance at a 3-point play here for TJ McConnell. Free throw for McConnell is good and it is rolling through the cylinder. And the Pacers now up by 9 over the 76ers. With just over 9 minutes to play, Maxey the ball gets over to the rookie McCain, back to Maxey. Maxey around the screen. Maxey gets over to Council, back over to Maxey. Maxey going to find Council. Council going to drive. Council, the layup is good for Ricky Council, the 4th. RC4, RC14 with the layup. And the 2-point shot is true. Here comes McConnell. The bounce pass between everybody. Nutmegs through everybody, but cannot find the shot for 2 as he tried to work the mid-range up towards the paint. That was incredible, though, from TJ McConnell on how he got through everybody as the inbound is in from McConnell to Toppin. Toppin going to find McConnell again. McConnell going to find Jarace Walker for three, and it's good for Jarace Walker. Sixers needing to respond here. Maxey the ball, going to find KJ Martin, going to get over to McCain, going to find Maxey. Maxey going to find McCain, back to Maxey, run the pick and roll. Maxey, double team for the moment. Maxey kicking it out. Maxey guarded by Furphy, now gets over to Council, who lays it up, cannot find it, rebounded by Siakam. Siakam down the other end, spinning, kicks it out to Walker. Walker launching a three from the left wing, swirls the iron, misses. Rebounded by McConnell, who is everywhere. McConnell against Drummond, and that is taken away by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. The layup is good, and the foul for coming, and one more coming at the line for Tyrese. Foul and shooting motion here by Jarace Walker. And Maxey will step to the charity stripe here for one more. Good play by Council to get the ball out towards McCain, over to Maxey. And you see the jersey grab by Jarace Walker. And that is an easy and one coming here for Tyrese Maxey. Handful of lineup changes coming in here too, as Paul George and Joel Embiid will enter the game to replace Andre Drummond and KJ Martin. And Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, and Miles Turner will enter the game to replace Johnny Furphy, Pascal Siakam, TJ McConnell, and Obi Toppin, as Maxey does make the free throw here. And down the other end come the Indiana Pacers. As Miles Turner with the ball gets over to Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin guarded here by Embiid. Mathurin, pump faking, kicks it out. Halliburton's open for a triple, and he cannot find it. Does not go through the cylinder. Rebounded by Council in the hands of Jared McCain. McCain with the ball, going to find Embiid. Embiid going to battle against Turner. Puts it up, puts it in. Embiid with the circus shot. And the Sixers only down by 5. That is cinco for our Spanish-speaking people out there. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton the kick out to Jarace Walker. Walker tries to go behind the back end, stolen by Maxey. Here he comes over to Council. The shot is up and he cannot go. Rebounded by the Pacers. Here's Halliburton with the ball. Gets it over to Mathurin. Mathurin dribbling constantly. Kicks it out. Nembhard, the shot is up. Cannot find it. But a foul will be called here with 6:37 to go against Jared McCain. Kelly Oubre also checks back into the game here to replace Ricky Council. Inbound passes into Halliburton. Halliburton going to drive, going to put the shot up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebound here by Embiid. Now to the hands of Maxey it goes, and here come the Sixers. Maxey the ball going to his right. Maxey moves on Nembhard. Gets over to Embiid. Embiid going to drive, going to lay it up for 2. Cannot get it to go, but will be fouled as Embiid is frustrated that did not go through the cylinder. Miles Turner is screaming at the officials, but the officials do not want to have it today, as Joel Embiid will step to the charity stripe here for 2 free throws and a chance to make it a 3-point game. As Embiid, you can see he just was not able to finish as he fell onto the ground. And he is really frustrated about that, not being able to finish and go through the cylinder. But the free throw here, first one for Embiid, is good. Couple lineup changes here, 1 each from both sides. Obi Toppin will recheck into the game here to replace Jarace Walker. And for the first time tonight, we will see Reggie Jackson enter the game here to replace Tyrese Maxey. Reggie Jackson will check in as well here to replace Tyrese. And Joel Embiid here with a chance of making it a 3-point game with over 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Free throw for Embiid is up, and it is good for Joel Embiid to make it a 3-point game here in the Wells Fargo Center. Haliburton with the ball, going to find Toppin, who tries to get it up off the knee of Toppin, and it will go with the Sixers. Great defense by Philadelphia. Jackson the inbound to George. Back over to Reggie Jackson it goes. Jackson bring it down the floor. Jackson the lob up to George. George the mid-range jumper comes up short. Rebounded by Haliburton. Here come the Pacers. Down the other end we go. Haliburton going to find Toppin. Toppin the bounce pass to Turner, and that is blocked by Paul George. PGA finds a way to get there. Block the shot. It will go out of bounds off of Paul George, but that is okay. What a block by Paul George, and that is a clean swat from PGA. Inbound pass is in. Here's Haliburton with the ball. Haliburton going to find Toppin, who flushes it down for two. Obi Toppin, man, oh man, is he everywhere. Here's Reggie Jackson trying to respond here. Gets it over to Embiid, back over to Reggie Jackson, launching a triple as Jackson swirls the iron off the glass. Rebound here by the Pacers. Here comes Haliburton. Bring it down the floor. Double team for the moment now, guarded by McCain. Haliburton. The flip to Miles Turner. Gets it back to Haliburton. Haliburton going to lay it up for two, and it's good for Tyrese Haliburton. Down the other end we go as Paul George with the ball. Going to get it over to Jared McCain. McCain looking for options. Going to lob it up to Embiid. Embiid going to spin and drive. Embiid backing in. Goes up. Can't find it the first time. Can't find it the second time. But a foul is called against Miles Turner. And that's going to be in shooting motion. So 2 free throws coming here for Joel Embiid. First free throw at the line is no good for Joel Embiid as it is going to swirl around the iron and miss. Also for Miles Turner, that's going to be his 3rd personal foul right there for when he did foul Joel Embiid, so he will go out and Siakam is going to play the 5. Also, Tyrese Maxey enters the game here to replace Jared McCain as the 2nd free throw is good at the line here for Joel Embiid. Here's Haliburton with the ball here for the Pacers. Gets it over the top and back over to Haliburton. Haliburton going to drive here against Oubre. Kick it out to Mathurin. Mathurin launching the triple, and it's good for Benedict Mathurin. That is a tough shot from the young star. Benedict Mathurin, a star in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Embiid down the other end. Embiid, the mid-range jumper, is good for Joel Embiid. That's a nice shot from Joel. Here we go. Here's Haliburton with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Joel Embiid with 10 points overall and 7 in the quarter. Only had 3 going into the second. And as they're trying to bring the ball down the floor here, a foul will be called here on the floor against Reggie Jackson. Inbound passes in as Siakam with the spinning fadeaway shot for 2 is no good. Rebounding here by Embiid. Embiid will bring it down the floor. Embiid just trying to take it himself and loses the ball and it's picked up by Toppin. And now Haliburton going to get it over to Siakam, who finishes the play perfectly to perfection. And now the Pacers go up by 9 points with just outside 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey guarded by Andrew Nembhard. Maxey looking for options, spins. Maxey kicking it out to Reggie Jackson. Back out to Maxey. Maxey jabbing. Maxey driving. Maxey the shot for 2 off the mark. Rebounded by Toppin. Into the hands of Tyrese Haliburton. Going to get over to Obi Toppin, who flushes it for 2. And Nick Nurse wants a timeout from this whole fiasco. And now the Pacers just re-increased their lead from 3 points now to 11 with 3:09 remaining here in this first half. And Obi Toppin just dominating in the paint right now with a couple jackhammers here in this first half, and continues to do it to put the Pacers up by 11, 54-43 over your Philadelphia 76ers. They're Joel and LeBron. Bleacher, let me bring up that trivia question for you again to make it a little bit more clear. 3 Philadelphia 76ers players from the 2015 to 2016 team that are still in the NBA and are on an NBA roster. So, what you said here, you said Dirk Nowitzki, first of all, he's out of the league. And second of all, he never played for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, sure, you can say Embiid, but Embiid, I think, had that knee injury that prevented him from playing, if I'm not mistaken. Because his rookie campaign was back in 2014, I do believe, but he missed that whole season because of an injury. So it can't be Joel Embiid. LeBron also never played for the Sixers. So it's not all-time players. It's just players that played on the Sixers. And on that specific team as well from 2015 to 2016. Second half team, you already know. Cardiac Sixers in full effect. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cardiac Sixers in full effect. You already know. Pascal Siakam juggling a basketball for 45 seconds straight. Oh, jeez. What, we have Siakam all of a sudden wanting to be a soccer player or what? Maybe he just works on hand-eye coordination. I don't know. But here we go. Game is back on. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey guarded here by Andrew Nembhard. Going to get it over to Gershon Yabusele. Back over to Maxey. And at this point, all 5 starters are back in the game for the Sixers, and another turnover. Siakam to the cup and flushes it down for 2. And this first half has not gone the 76ers' way. And when they've had opportunities, they have not been able to take advantage of them. And Embiid, the ball gets over to Gershon Yabusele, and that is going to be a travel here against Gershon. And we are going the other way with it, and the Sixers with a disastrous finish here to this first half. As Maxey lobs up here to Siakam back, or not Maxey, Haliburton lobs up to Siakam. Back over to Haliburton, who finds Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin going to drive, going to try to find something, and finds absolutely nothing. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will go to the Sixers. Now PG8 set to inbound. Gets it into Kelly Oubre, who will send it down the floor. Get it over to Maxey, who will find PG8. Paul George, looking for options, gets double teamed. Gets over to Embiid, out to Maxey, in the corner for 3. Got it to go. Thank you, Tyrese. Finally, now play defense, boys. Play some defense. Haliburton with the ball. Guarded by Gershon Yabusele, going to find Siakam. Going to get over to Haliburton. Launching the shot for 2, and it's good for Tyrese Haliburton. Unbelievable. This team needs to play better defense than this, man. Maxey the ball gets over to Embiid, gonna find Yabusele for three. Rims out, rebounded by Mathurin. Here come the Pacers. Mathurin launching a triple. Cannot find it. Almost took it coast to coast, but was denied. Rebounding here by the Sixers as Maxey gets over to George. Going to find Embiid. The layup is good for Joel Embiid. Got it done the hard way, but Embiid will take it. Nembhard with the ball. Going to get over to Halliburton, launching at the top of the key three, and it is cash money for Tyrese Halliburton. Maxey the ball. Maxey in the spin. Maxey the kick out towards Oubre, and that's taken away by Halliburton. Another turnover. Siakam finding Mathurin. Back over to Siakam. Siakam over to Mathurin, over to top and finding Halliburton for a long three. Swirls the iron, misses. Rebounded by Oubre. Into the hands of Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Layup is good for Tyrese. With 29 seconds to go here in this first half. .29 seconds remain. Here's Halliburton bringing the ball down the floor. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, lays up off the glass, cannot get it to go. And Mathurin cannot put it back. Rebounded by Oubre into the hands of Maxey. Maxey the ball. Maxey surrounded. And Embiid is down on the floor, grimacing in pain. Might have got hit in the face. Oh, yeah. And they don't call it a flagrant on Benedict Mathurin. Okay. Okay, yeah, they don't call it a flagrant. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's unbelievable. So, yeah, Nick Nurse will burn a timeout here just to check up on Joel Embiid. Hopefully Embiid's all right and just regains consciousness. I mean, if he could do that, that'd be awesome. Bleacher, I'll reveal it when we get to halftime. Like right before we take the halftime break, that's where I'll reveal it. I'm not saying they have to be on the Sixers. They can be across the NBA. But that's specifically what I mean though. There are 3 players across the NBA that are still active in the NBA from the 2015 to 16 76ers team. And I literally gave you one of the answers in TJ McConnell. I gave you one of the answers. Looks like Embiid is off to the locker room, so we see Gershon Yabusele for just a little bit. Maxey the ball. Maxey the pump fake, puts up the last shot, cannot find it. And that concludes the first half here in this one. And a rough finish to this first half here for your Philadelphia 76ers against the Indiana Pacers. But now the question becomes, will we see Joel Embiid return for the second half, or will we see Drummond and Gershon Yabusele split minutes at the 5? We shall see. But it is the Indiana Pacers with 61 and the 76ers with 50. As ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. There you go, ladies and gents. There is your halftime score here. Rough one for the Sixers in that first half, especially a rough finish to that first half. But this team needs to find a rhythm here. Like, seriously. Like, we got to start seeing some of the other guys show up. Like, I need to see Paul George show up here. I need to see Gershon Yabusele start getting to the paint more. I need to see Kelly Oubre be that impact player that we've seen over the last couple games. I need to see players off the bench. Like, our best bench player has been KJ Martin. Jared McCain, where are you at? I get it. He needs the minutes, but where are you at? In 13 minutes, you can only put up 4 shot attempts and make 50% of your shots. I mean, that's also a coaching thing, too. So Nick Nurse gets blamed for that. You got to play Jared McCain more. Like, Jared McCain, honestly, right now, ladies and gentlemen, that guy, if you're not going to start him, he is your sixth man. That's your sixth man, your first guy off the bench, whatever you want to call it. He should be your first guy off the bench right here, not someone like KJ Martin. Like, it's not good knowing that KJ Martin is the team's best scorer off the bench. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and go over the halftime stats here. Then we'll take the halftime break here like we always do here on the channel. So starting it off here on the Indiana Pacers side, Tyrese Halliburton leading the way here for the Indiana Pacers in this one with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists, as well as a steal. Almost a double-double here for Halliburton in this first half. Why do I keep saying Maxey? Maxey doesn't play on the Pacers. Anyway, moving on here. Pascal Siakam also following it up with a performance in the first half of 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as a block. Obi Toppin with the first half performance of 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Miles Turner with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists at the end of the first half. Benedict Mathurin with 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. TJ McConnell off the bench with 5 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Jarris Walker with 3 points and a rebound. And rounding it off here for the Indiana Pacers is going to be Andrew Nembhard, who ends off the first half with 2 points and 3 not 2 points, 3 assists. Not 2 points and 3 rebounds. 2 points and 3 assists for Andrew Nembhard to end off the first half stats here for the Indiana Pacers. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side now as Joel Embiid leads the way here for the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of this first half with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tyrese Maxey following it up with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Tyrese Maxey also needs to be better with the turnover situation. 5 turnovers in the first half for Tyrese Maxey is absolutely unacceptable as one of your top options on the team. Unacceptable from Maxey. Then going off the bench here, believe it or not, KJ Martin, the 3rd highest scorer on the team with 7 points and a rebound. Jared McCain off the bench also with 5 points, a rebound, and 3 assists. Kelly Oubre in the starting 5 with 4 points and 7 rebounds. Ricky Council with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal. Paul George with 3 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and 2 blocks in the starting 5. Gershon Yabusele with 2 points straight up in the starting 5. And then rounding it off here for the 76ers side is Andre Drummond, who ends off the first half with 1 singular point and 1 singular rebound to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now as the Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 47.4% from the field to the Indiana Pacers 46%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 45.5% from three-point range to the Indiana Pacers 37.5%. The Indiana Pacers are currently shooting the ball 75% from the charity stripe at 6 of 8, while the 76ers are currently shooting the ball 69.2% from the charity stripe, shooting the ball 9 of 13. The 76ers are out-rebounding the Indiana Pacers in this one, 23-20 overall. But when it comes to offensive rebounds, the Pacers have the advantage in that category, 4-3 over the Sixers. Assists go in favor of the Pacers at the end at the end of this first half, 20-11. Steals also go in favor of the Pacers in the first half, 7-3. Blocks go in favor of the 76ers, 3-1. But this is where the 76ers are getting killed, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of the turnover battle, the Indiana Pacers are absolutely smothering the turnover battle over the 76ers. The Indiana Pacers only with 4 turnovers, the 76ers with 12 first half turnovers. That is where they are getting absolutely decimated in the first half. In terms of points in the paint, 76ers with more points in the paint than the Indiana Pacers, 24-22. And then a total of 16 personal fouls called in that first half, with 8 fouls called on each team between the Pacers and the 76ers. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is going to end off the first half stats here and take us to the halftime break. But before we go ahead and take the halftime break here, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and reveal the answer to our trivia question, ladies and gentlemen, on naming the 3 Philadelphia 76ers players from the 2015-2016 team that are still in the NBA and are on an NBA roster. The answer to our trivia question, ladies and gents, obviously TJ McConnell was a dead giveaway, but the other 2, ladies and gentlemen, were Jeremy Grant, who I do believe, Jeremy Grant, I do believe plays, I want to say, is it the Pistons? No, the Portland Trailblazers. So the other 2 players, ladies and gents, were Jeremy Grant, who currently is on the Portland Trailblazers, and then the third guy is Christian Wood, who currently plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. So those 3 players from the 2015-16 76ers team are still in the NBA and are on an NBA roster. So TJ McConnell, Jeremy Grant, and Christian Wood were the answers to our trivia question in this one, ladies and gentlemen. And again, ladies and gents, on that note, that's going to go on and take us over to the halftime break here, ladies and gents. Y'all pretty much know how the halftime break works here on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it has been a minute, but we're about to dive right into here to the halftime break. And I don't know why this is not loading up. Like, what is going on? There we go. But anyway, ladies and gents, on that note, that's going to go ahead and take us over to the halftime break here, ladies and gents. Y'all pretty much know the drill on how the halftime break works here on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. We will see if the 76ers can find a way to come away with the win, or if the Pacers can hang on and find a way to come away with this victory in this Eastern Conference matchup. We shall find out what happens. As ladies and gents, on that note, I will see you all back here for the second half.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I make some progress, progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Inside your head, they'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright.
All right, guys, we are back. I know we got back extremely late, over 2 minutes into the second half already. As we welcome you guys back here to the second half coverage here of this matchup between the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers, where the Indiana Pacers did lead at halftime over the 76ers 61-50, but now lead the 76ers in the second half so far with the score of 67 to what looks to be 55 right now, and that is correct. Halliburton, the inbound, gets into Turner, over to Andrew Nembhard, launching a triple. It's no good. Rebounding here by Paul George. George brings it down the floor. George guarded here by Miles Turner. And Embiid is not starting in this second half as George gets it over to Guerschon Yabusele, who tries to lay it up for two and cannot find it. But we'll head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws, as it looks like the foul is going to be called against Miles Turner. You get a look at that replay here as Embiid gets hit on the head and falls to the ground. I'm not even sure if he's on the bench right now. It's way too hard to tell if he's on the bench or not. First one of the line is good for Guerschon Yabusele. Will Embiid return for tonight's game or what? Like, what's going on here with Joel Embiid? First one of the line good for Guerschon Yabusele, and same with the second. Here we go. Down the other end we go as Mathurin with the ball gets over to Halliburton. Going to find Miles Turner, over to Nembhard. Going to find Halliburton, over to Mathurin, who goes up, cannot find it. But a foul will be called here against the Sixers. Yo, what's this status on Joel Embiid? What's the status on Joel Embiid? Give us an update on his injury? Like, what is going on? Because it looks like the first one of the line here was good for Benedict Mathurin. And same with the second. Yo, we need a status on Joel Embiid, man. We'll check it at the next commercial break as Paul George brings the ball down the floor. George trying to find an option. Goes off himself, not off of the Pacers here. George the ball. Gonna kick it out to Oubre, launching a three from the top. Cannot find it. Rebounding here by Andrew Nembhard. We'll get over to Benedict Mathurin trying to find Toppin, who cannot finish. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to drive, going to lay it up for two, no good. But it is put back here through the cylinder by Kelly Oubre. Great finish right there from Kelly. And now Siakam with the ball will get out to Mathurin. Going to find Toppin, back over to Siakam. Going to find Mathurin. The reverse layup is good for Benedict Mathurin. George with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Oubre, who will dart out to Maxey. Maxey the jab, the three. Got it! Tyrese striking back and hoping to put some life into this team. Down 9 now. Halliburton the ball gets over to Toppin. Toppin has been a monster in the paint, and it continues for Obi Toppin. Here comes PG8. Down the other end we go. George. driving, tries to kick it out, and that's tipped and intercepted here by the Pacers. Here comes Mathurin, who lays it up, denied by Maxey the first time, but put back the second time by Pascal Siakam. Paul George down the other end. The timeout called, looks like by Nick Nurse to talk things over. Not liking how his team is starting off this second half. Now down 13 again to the Sixers. 75-62 being the score with less than 7.5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. What's the news on Joel Embiid? Is he going to come back tonight or no? Yeah, do we know if Embiid's out for the rest of this game or no? Like, let's check the Sixers. Just check that. Figure out later as McCain gets over to Maxey, back to McCain, going to find George over to Drummond, who tries to put it up for two, but that's blocked. And down the other end goes Halliburton, going to find Mathurin for two. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound here by Oubre into the hands of Maxey. Maxey going to drive. The layup for Maxey is no good somehow. Rebounded by Siakam. Going to find Mathurin out to Halliburton for three. Got it. Jeez. And at this point, man, it looks like it's more than over for the Sixers at this point. Here's Maxey bringing the ball down the other end. Gets over to Paul George. George looking, now being double teamed. Kicks out to McCain, going to find Oubre. Oubre going to launch a triple. Cannot find it. Rebounded here by Toppin. Now in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton, the ball going to get over to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard spinning. Kick it out to Toppin. To Halliburton. To Siakam. The layup is good for Pascal Siakam. On a 9-0 run are the Pacers in the last minute and 50 seconds. Here's Maxey with the ball, bring it down the other end. Maxey going to bounce pass it to Oubre, out to George in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Actually, he does get it to go. Okay, Paul George, I see you with the lucky bounces. We did get an update, by the way, on Joel Embiid, so we'll announce that when this game comes to a stop somehow. as Oubre and Siakam battle for the ball. And they're going to say it's going to be a loose ball foul here against Pascal Siakam. So, guys, like I said, we did get updated on the Embiid injury, and Embiid's night is coming to an end here against the Pacers, as the 76ers star will undergo further testing after an impact to right side of the face. So, Embiid will not return in tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. Inbound pass is in down the other end here. Jarace Walker, by the way, enters the game to replace Pascal Siakam. Maxey the dribble, the drive. Maxey kicks out to McCain. McCain driving. McCain tries to lay it up. Can't get it to go. McCain better be able to get up. Let's go. Now, I don't have time for this for Maxey and McCain to be sitting out. Or not Maxey, McCain. Embiid and McCain. I don't have time for this. No, please get up, McCain. Please get up. He has to get help from his teammates. Also, a little something to his lower body. Oh, did he? His head hit around the hardwood? Oh, yeah, replay that. Oh, right on the wood. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, man. Hopefully he regains consciousness. I mean, now McCain might be coming out. Yeah. McCain's coming out, man. And he's going to take it to the locker room. This is just great. 2 injuries in the same freaking game. First Joel Embiid and now Jared McCain. This is just fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. They're going to try to evaluate Jared McCain for a concussion. It's probably going to be the same thing to Embiid as well. They're probably going to evaluate him for a concussion too. So the first one of the line's no good for Tyrese Maxey. Ricky Council, by the way, will enter the game to replace Jared McCain. Seriously, man. These injuries are just killing the Sixers. Second one on the line for Maxey is good this time. Like, how's this team only down 14? Now down Joel Embiid and Jared McCain. Like, this is crazy. Topping the ball, going to kick it back out to Halliburton, who pump fakes and now loses the ball. Picked up by Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to get it over to Drummond, who spins, lays it up. Can't get it to go. A foul will be called on the floor against Obi Toppin, so the points will not count for Drummond. And a timeout called by the Pacers anyway. Dude, are we serious? The injury woes just don't stop for the Sixers. First Joel Embiid and now Jared McCain, both in the locker room with injuries right now. Joel Embiid, we know, is out. Jared McCain's probably going to be out, because I doubt he's coming back into this game. Like, come on, we're witnessing Jared McCain potentially suffering a concussion here. Same thing with Joel Embiid. Like, these injuries just never stop, man. Injuries just never stop. This is ridiculous. Like, are we going to see somebody else get hurt now, or what? This just never ends. So for the sake of Joel Embiid, ladies and gentlemen, he'll end his night off with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. And then for Jared McCain, and all that done, by the way, in a span of 17 minutes. And then for Jared McCain, in 19 minutes, he'll potentially end off his night with 5 points, a rebound, and 3 assists as well, all in a span of 19 minutes. So yeah, these injuries, they just don't stop, man. Yeah, Bleacher said, flashing back to his one comment and saying second half team. This is not gonna be a second half team, man. This ain't gonna be it. We're down and beaten. We're down McCain thanks to injuries. Like, this is crazy. Oh, George with the ball here off the inbound. George the fadeaway shot here for 2. Whirls around the iron. Can't get to go. Drummond cannot put it back, and it's picked up here by the Pacers. Mathurin picking it up and putting it into the hands of McConnell. Back over to Mathurin here. Mathurin going to kick it out to Halliburton for 3, and it's good for Tyrese Halliburton. Like, just let them all get open. Just let them all get open. Exactly. Maxey kicks it out to George. George with the crossovers. George coming on the inside. George going to kick it out to Council. Council, the layup is good for Ricky Council. And they are going to count the bucket here. And one, by the way, for Ricky Council as well. So RC14 going to the charity stripe here for one more. Ricky Council, ladies and gentlemen, just so effective in the paint. And I think Rick Carlisle calls a timeout to go ahead and challenge this to see if this was an offensive foul against Ricky Council. I mean, we'll see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. But even if the Sixers somehow find a way to come out with this win, ladies and gentlemen, I really still can't be happy about it. Like, Jared McCain, well, number one, Joel Embiid's out for the rest of the game with a potential concussion. And Jared McCain also likely has a concussion too. So, Charles Adderley, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. It's a great evening on the live stream broadcast. Shout out to my guy Charles Adderley for coming through and tuning into the stream. Hit the like button if you haven't done so, Charles. Appreciate you for coming through. See a host acknowledgement? Absolutely. If you have not done so already, pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. Absolutely. You already know. I mean, Andrew Nembhard is not even fully set up. He has his 1 foot sticking out to the right. He is not flat-footed here, ladies and gentlemen. Give him the bucket in the and one. Let's go. I'm tired of this nonsense. Are they going to burn a timeout here or what? What? Oh, heck no. Heck no. They just changed that to a charge. Heck no. But knowing the Sixers, they definitely get called for a charge on something like that. Jared McCain's back on the bench, though, which is actually good to see. I thought he was going to be out for the rest of the game, but turns out apparently not, as Toppin gets the ball stripped away by Oubre. But Halliburton, with the ball down the other end, gets called for a carry, and this is going to be a turnover here against Indiana. So now the Sixers with a chance to trim in the lead. Maxey with the ball for the Sixers, gets it over to KJ Moore. Going to find Oubre. Maxey the shot for three, can't find it. Rebounded by Oubre. The bounce pass to Drummond, who throws it down. Off the assist from Oubre. Nembhard with the ball, going to get it over to Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin kicking out to Halliburton, launching a high arcing triple. No good. Rebound here by Drummond, going to get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey the ball. Maxey guarded by Halliburton. Maxey going to drive, going to lay it up for two, and it doesn't go initially, but Maxey the putback does go through, though, for Tyrese. Here comes Halliburton. The ball. Halliburton guarded by Drummond. Kicks it out the top and back to Halliburton. Halliburton, the drive, the layup is good for Tyrese Halliburton. With 3 minutes to play here in the third, the Pacers up by 15 over the Sixers, 85-70. Oubre the layup. Can't get to go. Council trying to put it back. Can't do so initially. Council does get it back now. Council tries to put it up. Can't get to go. Oubre the finish somehow. Kelly Oubre finding ways to finish here. Here's McConnell. The ball gets it over to Nembhard, finding Toppin back over to McConnell for two, and it's good for TJ McConnell. Another legacy game for a former Sixer. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Here's Maxey the ball. Maxey guarded by McConnell, gets it over to Oubre. Oubre kicking out to Council. Council, the drive. Council feeding between defenders, goes up, gets it to go, and one for RC14. And one. Come on, Council, make the free throw here. Let's go. And Jared McCain, ladies and gents, is back in the game. Unbelievable how he came back from a potential concussion. Unbelievable. Free throw for Ricky Council is good to complete the three-point play, and the Sixers trying to cut back into the Pacers' lead. Jarris Walker, the three-point shot from the corner, cannot go. Rebounded by KJ Martin in the hands of Jared McCain. McCain down the floor. McCain dancing. McCain to the left. McCain driving on McConnell, goes up, can't find it. Rebounding here by Siakam. Into the hands of Halliburton. Halliburton, the wide open triple. Can't go. Rebounded by Drummond. Now to the hands of Oubre. Oubre the ball. Oubre, the shot in the paint for two is good for Kelly Oubre. It'll rattle around the iron and will fall through the cylinder. Here comes Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton, another high arcing triple. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Drummond. Here come the Sixers. Council. The layup is no good. But a foul will be called against Obi Toppin, sending RC14 to the charity stripe for 2 free throws here. And again, a chance to trim into this Pacers lead. First one on the line is good here for Ricky Council. Second one on the line for Council, also good. And the Sixers have trimmed down this Pacers lead to single digits. 87-79 with a minute left to play in the third. No Joel Embiid for the rest of the game. Jared McCain back in after coming away from a concussion. Here's McConnell with the ball. McConnell finds Siakam. The high arcing mid-range jumper from the paint cannot fall. Rebounded by Oubre. Here come the Sixers. Oubre the drive, the layup, no good, but Drummond the putback. Oh my goodness! And a Dem bonus out here flexing on the bench. McConnell towards the baseline, spinning against KJ Martin. Kicks out to the rookie Furphy for three and gets it to go. Man, Johnny Furphy, the rookie. Find the three-point shot to put the Pacers back up by 9. Here's Oubre with the ball with 10 seconds left. Oubre to the right. Oubre dancing against Furphy. Oubre the layup is good for Kelly Oubre with 3.5 seconds left. McConnell the potential last shot did not get it off, and it will not matter anyway. 3 quarters down here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. The Pacers only up by 7, but a great finish to that quarter for your 76ers, trying to fight back and hopefully come away with the win here at home. It is the Pacers with 90, the 76ers with 83. And ladies and gents, you know what it's time for? It's time to get ready for the fourth quarter. Here from the Wells Fargo Center, the 76ers lurking their way in to this Pacers lead. Pacers 90, 76ers 83. Can the Sixers make the impossible comeback? Or will the Pacers hang on? Thank goodness Jared McCain's back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope Nick Nurse gives him a big chance in the fourth quarter to prove himself. Go, my beloved Philadelphia 76ers. Absolutely, man. You already know. Ryan Rowe, my guy. Appreciate you for hitting the like button. Shout out to one of my loyal supporters, Ryan Rowe. One of the longtime supporters, too. One of the OGs up in here. I think he supported me ever since I started, to be completely honest with you. Ryan Rowe, man, you've been supporting this channel for a long time now. I appreciate you, Ryan Rowe, for always coming through, sticking with the channel for as long as you have. So, real long time supporter. Ryan Rowe is an OG. Yeah, guys, Ryan Rowe is an OG of this channel. He has pretty much been with me ever since I started doing content on YouTube. And that was like 5 years ago. I'll take it, though. I'll absolutely take it. But here we go, ladies and gents. Fourth quarter action here between the Pacers and Sixers is officially underway as KJ Martin inbounds the ball to McCain. And here we go. Fourth quarter time from the Wells Fargo. KJ Martin the ball. Gets it over to PG8. Paul George going to drive. Going to float up for 2. Good for Paul George. And Paul George is out here to make a statement. Here in this fourth quarter. He's trying to propel the Sixers to a victory. Here's McConnell with the ball. McConnell finding Siakam. Back over to McConnell. McConnell working the paint. Finger roll layup. No good for TJ. Rebounded by Council. Into the hands of PG8. Paul George with the ball. Dribbling, kicking out. McCain, a deep three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Jarris Walker into the hands of McConnell. Back over to Walker it goes. The bounce pass to Siakam gets denied. But we have a foul called against Jared McCain. Good layup right there from Paul George on that recent play. Here's McConnell off the inbound. McConnell, the layup denied by Council. He said, get that weak stuff out of here. This is our house. Woo! That's a clean block off the former Sixer, TJ McConnell. That is a clean block. Inbound is into Turner from McConnell. Back over to McConnell from Turner. McConnell the drive. The shot is up and it is good for TJ McConnell. Here's McCain with the ball. Going to get it over to KJ Martin. Martin going to get it over to Paul George. George the dribble. The drive. George underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Martin. Martin. The kick out to McCain. McCain loses the ball but is fouled. It's going to be against Jarris Walker. And the Sixers going to get another opportunity to trim into this Pacers lead or bring it back to 5. McCain to inbound. Inbounds to KJ Martin. Going to get it over to Paul George. George, the crossovers, the dribble, the step back for George. It is true. PGA coming through when it matters. And the Sixers back down by 5 with 10 minutes to play. Here's McConnell down the other end, speeding past George, gets it to Siakam, who is denied at the rim. But a foul is called against Paul George. And Nick Nurse is in disbelief on the sidelines. On that replay, though, this is what we brought Paul George to be here for. To be that third option alongside Joel Embiid, who is currently out for the rest of this game. Free throw for Siakam is good, and the first one is true for Pascal. See if the Sixers can continue to cut into this Pacers lead. Really need a miss here. Second free throw for Siakam is no good. It's off the mark, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Council. Here he comes down the floor. Ricky Council is stripped. And looks like a foul on Jarris Walker. I think they did not say it was just Sixers ball. So I think this is a foul against Jarris Walker. And it is a shot attempt. So Ricky Council is heading to the charity stripe, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This game is getting interesting now. First one's good for Ricky Council. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Lineup changes here for both sides. Tyrese Maxey will enter the game to replace Jared McCain for the Sixers. And for the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin will enter the game to replace Pascal Siakam and Johnny Furphy. In addition to Andrew Nembhard entering the game here to replace Jarris Walker. 5-point game here in the Wells Fargo Center. Second free throw coming up here from Ricky Council after these lineup changes are made. Second one coming here for Council. Second one is too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded by KJ Martin, though. KJ Martin, the layup is denied by the Pacers. Top in the rebound. Going to get it over to McConnell. McConnell down the floor, gets it out the top and launching a three. Got it to go. Man! Come on, Sixers, let's pick it up. KJ Martin, the ball going to get over to Tyrese Maxey off the inbound. Maxey crossing half court. Maxey to the left. Maxey going to drive. Maxey the layup for two. Can't get it to go, but another foul called against the Pacers. This one I do believe is going to be against Andrew Nembhard. Oh, yeah, easily. Easily is going to be against Andrew Nembhard. Absolutely. First one on the line for Maxey's no good. Come on, Tyrese. We need you to make those. Tyrese, come on now. We need those, Maxey. I mean, Maxey's actually been having a solid night overall for having to be one of the top options ever since Embiid went out with the injury. So Maxey makes the second one, though, to go 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Toppin with the ball goes up, cannot find it, but is fouled here on the play by Andre Drummond. And Obi Toppin will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. With just over 9 minutes to play. Obi Toppin with an opportunity to bring this up to a 9-point Pacers lead. Come on, Sixers. I need y'all to make some shots here and play some defense. First one of the line, by the way, is good for Obi Toppin. With 9:02 to go. Second one of the line, also good for Toppin. Putting the Pacers up by 9 here with 9 minutes left here in this matchup. Here's KJ Martin bringing the ball down the floor. KJ gets it over to Paul George. George the kick out to Council. Council. The drive gets stripped. Here's McConnell. TJ McConnell's usually a Sixers killer as he spins around a screen. McConnell, guarded by Council for dear life, kicks it out to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard kicking it out towards Turner, and Turner just throws it away. Out of bounds it goes. Sixers will take possession. As Maxey inbounds to KJ Martin. Martin, looking for options, going to send it over to Paul George. George, the shot is up. It's good for PG8 from the mid-range. Big shot from Paul George. Just over 8 minutes left. McConnell. The drive, the shot is up, and the shot is good for TJ McConnell. TJ, why do you got to do this to us? As Council with the ball gets over to Paul George. George guarded by Mathurin, kicks it out. Council a three. Can't find it. Rebounded here by Mathurin. Here come the Pacers. Mathurin the ball, going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go with the Sixers. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go, baby. It's our opportunity. Let's go. And they're going to take Council out of the game. Why? Council's brought the energy and the spark plug to this team. And you decide to take him out. Why? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oubre's in the game to replace Council. Oubre with the ball now. Gets it over to George. Going to find Maxey off to KJ. In the corner, we need one KJ. And we got one from KJ Martin. That's right. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. Here we go, baby. Timeout call by Rick Carlisle here for the Pacers. We are not done yet. We're still here. That's right. We are still here. Great ball movement here from Oubre to George to Maxey to Martin. The shot goes up and it goes through for KJ. And the Sixers now back down by 6 against the Indiana Pacers. What do you know, ladies and gents? The cardiac Sixers are in full effect. Everyone get your blood pressure medicine out. Let's go. We got the cardiac Sixers back in full effect once again. Everybody get your blood pressure medicine out. We got the cardiac Sixers in full effect. As MC says, what's up to Ryan? Long time hope all is well. Go Sixers. Absolutely, you already know. A commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Absolutely, you already know. Come on, man. We're not done yet. Let's go. We are not done. We are still here, man. Somehow in the world, we are still here in this game right now. We're still in this. Like, what in the world is going on? Ladies and gents, believe it or not, Ricky Council is approaching himself a double-double in this game. 10 points right now, 8 rebounds. Kelly Oubre's got himself a double-double in this game of 12 points and 12 boards. Drummond's approaching a double-double. 7 points, 8 boards for Andre Drummond. And thankfully, Nick Nurse decided to take Reggie Jackson off the floor because he has not done anything ever since he came into the game. Come on, man. We are not done yet. Let's go. Let's go. We are not done yet. We're not done with this Pacers team. Let's go. Everybody have your blood pressure medicine out. Left hand up. All right, here we go. Just over 7 minutes remain. Here's Andrew Nembhard with the ball. Going to get over to Miles Turner as we're back to your in-game action. Mathurin with the ball. Going to find Nembhard with the shot for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Paul George. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's go. George with the ball. Guarded here by Andrew Nembhard. George driving. Puts the shot up. Can't find it. Rebounded by Obi Toppin. In the hands of Mathurin. Now over to Halliburton. Halliburton the ball. Halliburton the kick out. To Mathurin. Back over to Halliburton. Halliburton to the right. Pump fake and gets over to Turner, who is wide open for the slam. Left all alone. Who's playing the 5 right now for the team? Who's playing the 5 right now? Oh, no way we're playing small ball. Oh, heck no. Get Drummond in this game. What are we doing? Call a timeout, Nick Nurse. As luckily, Paul George does get fouled on the play. No, we are not having KJ Martin play small ball 5. Are we serious? No. We're not playing small ball right now. I know we're not playing small ball right now, Nick Nurse. Paul George heading to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one is no good for Paul George. Come on, PG. We need these free throws. PG, come on, dude. We need these free throws. Let's go. Second one is good for Paul George. Here we go. Shot is up here for Andrew Nembhard. Cannot get it to go. Foul is called against the Sixers. Dude, what is going on with ESPN? Like, scoreboard's just lagging like you have no idea. Andrew Nemhard set to shoot 2 free throws from the line. First one is good for Andrew Nemhard. Let me get the NBA version up. I don't care. Second one at the line. Do you believe it was good from Andrew Nemhard? No, he won 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Maxey the layup for 2. Cannot find a rebound here by Mathurin. Here come the Pacers. Nemhard with the ball. You get over to Toppin. Toppin backing into McCain. That's a mismatch. Toppin for 2, and it's cash money. Yeah, that's just too easy for Obi Toppin, man. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, the NBA one is so much better for the scoreboard. As Paul George gets it over to Oubre. Going to find Martin for 2. Cannot get to go. Rebounded by the Pacers. And that's going to be on Miles Turner. And that's going to be his 5th foul of the game. So 2 free throws coming, believe it or not, for KJ Martin. KJ, we need these free throws, please. We need these free throws. Absolute must-have. First one on the line. Rims out. Swirls the iron and misses. Come on, KJ. .509 remains here in this game. Second one on the line for KJ Martin is good. Here we go. Here's Nemhard with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Nemhard looking for options. Kicks it out to Turner. Turner gets it over to Andrew Nemhard. Nemhard kicking it out to Mathurin. Mathurin the shot off the crossover. Can't get it to go. Toppin the rebound. Back into Nemhard. Out to Turner for 3. Toppin another rebound. Being the hustle guy out here. Mathurin the layup can't go. Rebounded by Oubre finally after a collision with Paul George. And this is going to be a loose ball foul here against Benedict Mathurin. So Paul George going to get an opportunity here from the charity stripe for 2 free throws. First one on the line here for Paul George is good. Lineup changes coming in here for both sides as Andre Drummond will enter the game here to replace KJ Martin for the Sixers. And Pascal Siakam will enter the game here to replace Obi Toppin for the Indiana Pacers. Come on, we need all the shots made we can get right now. We need this team to start playing some defense. Let's go. George, the second free throw is good. Thank you. Team down by 7. Here we go. Inbound passes in from Nemhard to Siakam. Back over to Nemhard. Nemhard crossing half court. Bring it down the floor. Nemhard guarded by Oubre. Going to get it over to Siakam. Going to find Turner. Going to get over to Nemhard, who kicks it out. Wide open to Siakam for 3. Why is Siakam wide open? Why is he being left all alone sitting in La La Land in the corner? Oubre the ball going to get over to Jared McCain. McCain, guarded by Nembhard here. McCain at half court, going to get it over to Drummond. Drummond going to get it back to McCain. McCain going to find George. George the pump fake, the shot for three, too strong, rebounded by Nembhard. Here come the Pacers, bring it down the floor. Nembhard looking and get it to Siakam. Siakam going to get it back to Nembhard. Running pick and roll. Siakam has the ball. Fades away on the shot for two, and this is ridiculous. I mean, it's just that's solid defense, but like that's just a better shot by Siakam at the end of the day. Maxey wanting some space and a timeout call here by Nick Nurse. Not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Looked good for a second. But now the Pacers are just slowly slipping away. Pacers with a 110-98 lead here over the Sixers. I would just here's what I'm having like issues with. And I don't know why Nick Nurse keeps doing this too. But why on God's green earth? You got two centers available in Andre Drummond. Wait. Yeah, you can even consider Gershon Yabusele a center at this point. You can even put Gershon Yabusele in at the 5. But why on God's green earth are we putting KJ Martin in at small ball 5, Nick Nurse? Why are we playing small ball 5? Why are we playing small ball center with KJ Martin? We'll never understand why we're playing small ball center with KJ Martin. It doesn't make any sense. You have two options at center, Andre Drummond and Gershon Yabusele because Embiid's out. And you decide to go with KJ Martin at small ball 5. Yeah, let's see how that pans out. And we clearly see how much it pans out. Not good at all. So make it make sense, Nick Nurse, and start putting centers in for every single minute and second and every millisecond of this game. Bruce Harper, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Another good support of the channel right here. Hit the like button if you're not done so. Bruce, appreciate you coming through the stream. As we look back again, yeah, what else is new? What else is new? A lot of it's on the players making stupid mistakes. Some of it's on the coaching. Like, everyone's taking blame for the reason why the Sixers are currently losing this game right now. Everyone's taking blame for sure. Here we go. 3:10 left to go here. Maxey the inbound to George, launching a triple, comes up short. Rebound here by Andrew Nembhard. Here we go. Here's Halliburton going to put the shot up for two, gets it to go, plus the foul. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game, ladies and gents, safe to say the Sixers are not coming back. Free throw here is good here for Tyrese Halliburton. As Paul George with the ball, going to get over to Oubre, who pump fakes. The sidestep 3 for Oubre is no good. Rebounded by Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard the ball. The fadeaway shot for 2 for Nembhard is good. Jeez. This is driving me insane. Maxey with the ball. Going to the right. Maxey from the top of the key, dribbling and loses it. This is ridiculous. And Andrew Nembhard can walk all the way to the cup, and there goes Mathurin to finish it off. Yeah, the lead's at about 20, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to do it, man. Put the cleanup crew in. Let's go. Enough of Tyrese Maxey for the rest of this game. Enough. This man's turned the ball over 6 times in this game. Like, if you take away those 6 turnovers from Maxey, make it like 1 or 2, then Maxey actually had a pretty solid day. But because Maxey does have those 6 turnovers, it's like Maxey's performance was just like good, not great, but not horrible because of what he's been able to do scoring wise. Turning the ball over is not what you need to do, especially against a team like this Pacers team. Yeah, guys, cleanup crews are coming in here for both sides. Reggie Jackson, Ricky Council the fourth, and KJ Martin all enter the game to replace Jared McCain, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, the cleanup crews are coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Reggie Jackson with the ball, going to get over to Kelly Oubre, going to find Ricky Council. Council going to go up with the floater for 2 here, and it's good for Ricky Council. The 3-point shot is up here for the Pacers. It's no good. And now the Sixers will take over the basketball here. The ball did go out of bounds. Council the pump fake. Going to drive. Going to put up for 2. Can't get to go. And we'll head to the charity stripe. First one on the line is good here for Ricky Council. Yes, you see Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Gershon Yabusele, all not happy with how the team played today whatsoever. I mean, they just simply got beat. And that's all you can really say. Mathurin with the ball here. Mathurin the shot for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by Freeman, who goes up and throws it down here for 2. KJ Martin down the other end. Layup is up and through the hole. Jackson with the ball. Going to lay it up for 2, and it will whirl around the iron and go through the hole. Oubre the ball, going to spin, going to kick it out to Reggie Jackson. Jackson with it, guarded by Jarris Walker. Jackson, the bounce pass to Council. Council, the layup, can't get it to go. Rebounded by himself, kicks out to KJ Martin. Martin taking all the contact, kicks out to Council, out to Reggie Jackson for 3. Got it to go. There's Sixers fans celebrating like they have a chance to come back and win the game. Stop. stop. Y'all can leave. And that's going to do it here from the Wells Fargo Center. The Philadelphia 76ers will fall to the Indiana Pacers in this one by a final score of 121 to 107. Tyrese Halliburton, your player of the game for the Pacers, 32 points, shooting the ball 12 of 23 from the field, 7 of 15 from three, 3 rebounds and 11 assists. So a double-double on the night finished up by Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, guys, not a great performance from the Sixers today. I mean, first game back in 5 days. I mean, you were going to expect some rust to be shaken off from the Sixers, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Losing by like 15 points or whatever. Sixers losing another game, ladies and gentlemen. What else is new? 121, 107. Sixers take the loss. Pacers get the win. There you go, ladies and gents. There's your final score to this atrocity. I think Nurse needs to be more focused with the lineups in my opinion. I mean, yeah, I mean, some of the lineup changes that Nick Nurse made were absolutely inexcusable. Like, especially, I will just never get why. Number one, we're seeing KJ Martin get minutes at the 5. Second of all, why we're seeing guys like Jared McCain and Ricky Council get taken out of the game when they are being really effective on the floor. Like, dude, it's just ridiculous. ND with family here on BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir, you already know. Absolutely. All those words you can use to describe the game today. Absolutely. Yeah, man. This is a rough loss. I'll tell you what. I mean, this game felt really quick, though. I mean, we've only been on here for a little over 2 hours and 40 minutes. Usually it's past 3 hours by now. Towards the end of the game, I mean. But yeah. Oh, voice crack. Man. Let's see if the Google scoreboard is back up and running just for the heck of it. See if it's not just sitting there. Thank you. Alright, the bear question is where on God's earth is the box score? What, so we're not going to show the box score for this game? That's ridiculous. The Sixers, ladies and gents, will go down to 7-16 on the year. And again, just a really bad start here for the Sixers to begin the season, over a quarter of the way through the season. Oh, water down the wrong pipe. I'll tell you what. Seriously, we're not going to get the box score, are we? What the heck? What, are we just not going to get the box score? Like, what is this? It looks like we're going to go back to the NBA scoreboard for your final stats here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go back to the NBA one. Which just makes it so much harder just to track all the stats and everything. It just makes it so much harder. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Actually, this is fine. But ladies and gents, on that note here, we're going to go ahead and go over the final stats here, ladies and gents. Then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night. And then I'm very well might see you guys on Sunday to stream the Eagles game against the Steelers. So we shall see. So starting it off here on the Indiana Pacers side, Tyrese Halliburton ends up leading the way here for the Indiana Pacers in this one with 32 points, 3 rebounds, and 11 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Following it up here for the Pacers was Pascal Siakam, who ends off the night with 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, as well as a steal and a block each as well. Obi Toppin off the bench with 20 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Benedict Mathurin with 13 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. TJ McConnell off the bench with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Miles Turner in the starting five with 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Andrew Nembhard in the starting five with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists as well. Off the bench here, Jarris Walker with 3 points and 2 rebounds. Johnny Furphy with 3 points, a rebound, and assist each, as well as a steal off the bench. And Reek Freeman with 2 points straight up off the bench. And then same thing goes for Quentin Jackson to end off the final stats here for the Indiana Pacers. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side now, as Tyrese Maxey ends up leading the way here for the 76ers in this one with 22 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Paul George following up in the starting five with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Ricky Council, the fourth off the bench, nearly with a double-double tonight, but ends off the night with 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and a block each as well. KJ Martin off the bench tonight with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Kelly Oubre tonight with 12 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists for Kelly Oubre in the starting five. Joel Embiid with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Andre Drummond off the bench with 7 points and 8 total rebounds, as well as a steal. Gershon Yabusele with 4 points and a rebound in the starting five. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side is Reggie Jackson, who ends off the night with 3 points and an assist to end off the final stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. All right, where are these team stats at? Hold up. Do they have team stats on here, or what's going on? Let's just go back, man. Let's just go back to the ESPN scoreboard so we can. Oh, wait, that's right. They didn't even have the final stat. That's right. ESPN doesn't even have the team stats up. Can I just try another one like Fox Sports just for the heck of it? Brother, I'm trying to get to the team stats. Like, what is so hard? Goodness. Dude, where are the team stats? What the heck? So what? No team stats or what? What the heck? Don't tell me we have to do this the hard way. Actually, can I just? Oh, ladies and gents, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing. Thank you. Had to go to the Google scoreboard itself, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gents, now over to the team stats. Now, finally, as by the end of this game, the Indiana Pacers wrapped it up, shooting the ball 51.6% from the field to the Philadelphia 76ers 43.5%. The 76ers were able to finish up shooting the ball 40% from three-point range to the Indiana Pacers 36.8%. The Pacers were able to finish up shooting the ball 76.5% from the charity stripe to the Philadelphia 76ers 71.9%. The Philadelphia 76ers out-rebounded the Indiana Pacers overall 47-41, and then same on the offensive glass, 15-8. Assists go in favor of the Indiana Pacers in this one, 35-18. Blocks was actually a tie between the two teams at 4 blocks apiece. Steals go in favor of the Indiana Pacers in this one, 9-5. The Pacers win the turnover battle over the 76ers 15-10, I should say. Points in the paint go in favor of the Indiana Pacers by the end of this game, 54-48, and a total of 37 personal fouls called, 21 on the Indiana Pacers and 16 on the Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the final stats will come to an end here in this one. Again, the 76ers fall to the Indiana Pacers in this one by a final score of 121-107. And the 76ers' rough start to the season continues here. And we will be continuing to wait on a status for Joel Embiid to see what his status is. Good thing Jared McCain did come back, though. It did look like Jared McCain was going to have a concussion in addition to Joel Embiid, but Jared McCain was able to come back and play the rest of the game somehow as soon as he did get back on the bench. But as soon as Jared McCain got back, he was able to play most of the rest of the game. So good to see Jared McCain back on the floor, even though he will probably be on the injury report going into the next game for the 76ers, as well as Joel Embiid. So we will have two players added to the injury report in addition to Caleb Martin and Adem Bona, as well as Kyle Lowry, because I forgot Kyle Lowry was out of the game too as well with back spasms. What, Kyle Lowry, is your back getting too old or something? Or like, what's going on? But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Again, the Sixers fall to the Pacers in this one, 121-107. They were trying to complete the comeback, but were not able to go ahead and make it happen. As on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Like I said, be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a great rest of your night, ladies and gents. God bless and peace.